Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today we are looking at another VOD. This time a Warrior Disc Priest versus Balanced Druid Holy. Game goes for roughly about 7 minutes, so we're gonna go have a look through. Maybe skip a bit if we have to, but just see what happens. So to start off with, we get onto the Holy Paladin, but then we use our charge to get onto the Boomkin. He gets the bop off and he convokes, and I think a big thing we need to do there is probably parry a little bit earlier, and even here potentially drop the rally as well. I'm not sure if we did that there, but now we get PI'd. There's thorns on him, so the swap is okay. But to be honest, your healer's not in CC at that point, so you probably could have just stayed on and kept pumping. But the balancer did get the sack, so it's not a big deal to be honest. This rep comes out here. We have to be a little bit more careful on that. Maybe run Overwatch into these comps, especially against Holy Paladins, so you can reflect that. We drop the reflect here. Not super high value because I think we just get the Sunfire. So, against Boomkins, you just want to be careful with reflecting. Try and get them when they Star Surge by looking at their Astral Power. We get Incapped here. We're chasing the Boomkin a little bit too much. So you're lining your healer who now has to overextend. So your healer, if you see, has to run after you. And now he's going to get Hodge repped. Whereas if you just hit the Holy Pally, then he could have stayed pretty far away from this Boomkin. And then you guys could have slowly pushed in. So now you're hitting into the Thorns, and we rally. It's okay. We probably could have reflected. So if you see he's doing these instant SAR surges, that's a big thing you want to try and do. Reflect. We're using a lot of mobility to run. We've intervened. We've leaped. We're at 17k HP, and I think our healer uses 2 radiances to top us. So now we get the fear. Unfortunately, we don't have a stun to cross, but now we do the DR fear, which is okay because we got the bubble from it, so it's not bad. Some people like kind of look too much to DRs, but if you're gonna stop that, you stop that. Your healer gets repped again, and this is kind of a sticky situation that you might not want to be in. The thorns comes out, your sweeping strikes thing though, so if you see every time you're hitting with a sweeping, you're killing yourself. So you might want to cancel sweeping when you see thorns like that if you're in a kind of tight mana situation. But the Holy Paladin's going for a drink now, so it's a good stop of that, just to quickly stop it. And now I think we want to connect and do some big damn here. We get some nice condemns off onto the Holy Paladin into the Blade Storm, and the Mind Games comes out from your priest. There's the Convoke, right, which is Aura Mastery. I think that's why you couldn't get it. We may have kicked something else beforehand. So we're rooted here. We're in a lot of trouble. Probably needed to line here a while ago, but just to kind of make sure that your healer doesn't have to overuse stuff for this. The Thorns comes out, so we swap. This is the right play, I think. And I think he gets the Thorns off the Druid, so going back onto him's fine. So here we probably want to get our Sweeping Strikes up, coming out of this Fear on both, so you can get some pressure on both of them. Nice, we get that off. The MC comes out, and we're doing really good damage to the Boomkin, obviously, because we condemn, you're going to be pumping a lot harder, right? So this Repentance comes out, but it gets broken. I think he might have deathed it, or, Starfall or something. And yeah, we're struggling to connect. We get on both of them, and we get the Fear off, which is pretty good. I don't know how it broke, or was it just super DR'd? It might have just been really DR'd because of the. Let's have a look at that for a sec. So, Blaze here. Has he used Fear yet? Yeah, he used Fear just a second ago. Yeah, so you feed into that quarter DR, so the MC shares the DR of the fear. The fear is really, really important not to mess up, right? Because it's your huge kill window. So just be careful a bit about DRs. We get sharpen here. We slow both. This is nice. We're letting our healer drink, right? So we're getting a bit low, but I think our healer tops us if he's able to just live here. Um, so here you get some nice damage there. The Wrath comes out. There's a Repentance coming. So you really need to be a bit more careful about that, just to be watching a bit more. You might want to put the Hpal generally on focus as well, so you can watch him cast that. You got some nice pressure though. 7.4k HP. I think we get the kill here, surely. Oh, he gets a sack off here. So now that he's got the sack off, you're probably not going to be able to kill him. So it's probably worth thinking about what your exit strategy is here. If he does throw the Hammer of Justice on you, He throws it onto your druid. There's the thorns, right? Sorry, onto your priest. There's the thorns. Here's some extra damage coming out too. The starfires, everything's sort of connecting. There's a convoke. We needed to parry that straight away. Like the second you see that, just insta parry, even if you can stop it. Because generally it's good value if it lines up with Incarn anyway. Because they usually do some star surges out of the convoke, like right afterwards. So we're really getting pressed for mana here, and I feel like our damage is kind of falling behind this druid's now. The druid's sitting out, so this fear here, we need to get that hodge. Yep, nice. We need to get a little bit faster with the hodges. Just against better people, they're going to get into bear form earlier before the hodge. So you just want to really, really line that up. This is your big go right now. You need to really connect. Make sure he's dying here because afterwards it might be hard to get the same opportunity for a while. The Blaze Storm's pretty good. It means you can't get peeled, but you're getting Star Surged, so you should probably just watch out for stuff like that. If you do see the Druid with full Astral Power, if he's banking it up, then he's probably going to drop 2 Star Surges on you, so the Reflect has good value. So your Priest is getting a bit of a drink here. We rally and get some more damage out. We're both root beamed here, so if it's on you, you probably want to look at potentially reflecting once that astral power gets up to a certain point. And yeah, around now, I think you could probably think about doing it. There's the fear though, so maybe he won't use it. The rep comes out. You're both completely almost. Both 7.3k mana. So you're doing good stuff to keep up, and your priest is doing an excellent job in just conserving his mana and getting to this point, right? So, well, props to both of you, because this is a hard matchup to live through. They can damp really, really well. So here we get to reflect. Nice. Oh, no, I don't know if we reflected or not. I thought I saw it bounce back. You're both really trying to get the drink. You have the sharpen out here. Do we get the Colossal Smash? Yep, nice. And you're at 26k. It's looking pretty good for you. He's in a condemn range. We get some big condemns off here. And I think he is lights out. Bang. Very satisfying watching that condemn go down. So generally, I think what the issue was there for you guys was that you probably could have watched your DRs a little bit more. Um, Potentially looked at pressuring the Hpal a little bit, especially when your priest was in like not in line of sight of you. And generally, just I think looking at opportunities where you could do big swaps with a PI and potentially reflecting a Cyclone back onto the Balanced Druid or fearing the Balanced Druid and pressuring the Holy Paladin. So I would have looked at doing a few more swaps and just considering watching the DRs and then obviously the commentary that I've made throughout the game. I think you guys did really well to beat that team because I think it's quite difficult to live a Holy Paladin Balanced Druid team as a Disc Priest. So well done to you guys, and hopefully this review was useful. All right, guys, if you want to send any reviews into me to watch, jump into the comment section. There's a Discord link there. Join the Discord. There's a VOD submission link, and I'll try and get through to it in the next week or 2 weeks. All right, take it easy, guys.